Isn't it marvelous? Every time I see this place, it looks more beautiful than ever.
This is what I imagine the Garden of Eden was like.
Eden? Wasn't that where Cain killed Abel?
Michael,
Yes, Aunt Elizabeth?
don't forget when we get there to bring my rifle ashore.
What do you need your rifle for on this kind of an island?
I thought I'd get in a little hunting.
Oh, that's too much to ask now. There's nothing to hunt this time of the year.
We're a bunch of idiots to come out here to this rocky wilderness.
If you're not going to enjoy it, why did you come?
Julie, I was forced to come along, that's why.
And you're unhappy because you had to leave your lover behind.
Don't throw stones at me with all your extramarital action.
Where are you going to moor?
I'll drop anchor beneath the villa.
What's the bottom like?
6 fathoms below us. The bottom is very good, very secure.
My voices tell me we are fools, and we have to put back to the mainland before it's too late. They are warning me. They are saying, don't go to the island.
There goes Patricia.
And now I see blood on the island. It's spreading over everything. Oh, something terrible is going to happen to us. Ice-cold death will freeze our hearts, and our souls will descend into the black abyss
Patricia,
of eternal
stop
night.
that. Go below and rest a little. Take it easy.
You don't hear anything. But very soon you'll all see death. Death!
How do you enjoy having a mad sister?
You should be more tolerant. After all, you are my wife.
You frequently don't even remember that fact, except when you want to.
And I know that you're going to bore me to death.
We're only here for Dad's sake.
That everything we do is dependent on your father's wishes. I hate you for that. And I loathe your father, Laurence. You should loathe him too, but you're such a damned hypocrite that you'll never understand that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that it's all his fault that you're like you are.
And what am I like?
You're a rich man's son. You haven't any spine or guts.
You've always found it very convenient to have a husband like that.
Totally false. You know perfectly well that in the beginning I wanted you to be different.
Oh, no, you didn't. You never wanted that. You've always only been interested in the money.
Now you're being vulgar. I fought too long to make a man out of you, and I think I deserve something better than you and your father.
That doesn't authorize you to do what you do. The day I become a real man, it'll be all over for you. You realize that, don't you?
Still 3 hours of daylight. We'll have time to go to the beach.
No, you go on. I want to finish unpacking. I might come down later.
What's this revolver doing in your suitcase?
I've been carrying it with me ever since those 2 hooligans attacked me on the street. I'm scared.
But there are no hooligans on the island.
Ah, you're right. On this island, there are only gentlemen who amuse themselves getting at each other's throats.
What's the matter with you? You're in a bitchy mood today, aren't you?
No, I only feel like saying what I'm thinking.
In any case, at least as long as we're on this island, you won't need this.
Have you noticed there's a lot of tension between Michael and Laurence?
There always was. They've hated each other ever since they've been children.
I don't think it's such a good idea to make them live together under the same roof.
Why not? After all, they're brothers.
Yes, like Cain and Abel. Strange.
Come on, let's go. What are you looking for?
My diving suit. I was sure I'd packed it.
Oh, it probably ended up in someone else's room. We'll find it in the morning, huh?
You go on. I'll follow. Be careful, Michael. Your father's watching. You know, I couldn't find my diving suit. If it doesn't turn up, my holiday will be ruined. And your wife, Carla. I know why it's so easy for you to be unfaithful. She's frigid, isn't she?
You're right. We've 2 weeks to spend with her.
And anything can happen in 2 weeks.
Just what do you mean by that?
I'll tell you when the time's right.
I feel like a drink. The swim made me cold.
The bar at the house is well stocked. A run would warm us up. What do you think?
That's not a bad idea.
All right, let's go.
Greta's trying to seduce her own brother-in-law.
And Laurence doesn't do a thing to stop her.
Well, he must be used to it by now.
I'm right behind you. Run! Hurry up.
Sangria.
No, thanks.
It's hot now.
You want to go back to the water?
Just a minute.
You out of your mind?
Again, the card of death. Time and again. I always get the ace of spades every time I play.
Oh, for God's sake, Patricia. You have a real big complex about death, haven't you?
Patricia, you know, is clairvoyant. Since she was a little girl, she's always been able to see the future.
Right now, she's only managing to frighten us.
Carla?
Check. You better guard your queen.
Here, have a scotch.
No, thanks.
Take it. It'll be good for you. Here.
Come on, you know I don't drink.
No alcohol. No cigarettes. And no women, huh?
What's so funny?
We're talking about your husband's abstinence.
I don't find that so very funny. As a matter of fact, I consider the subject extremely distasteful.
And that is why you satisfy certain desires elsewhere. At least that's what they say.
Laurence, what's eating you now?
He's been a little touchy lately.
Oh, is that so, Father? You should talk. Or maybe you don't know the brutal fact that someone's been sleeping with your wife.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Now who's getting uptight?
Both of you should be ashamed of yourselves. You're always at each other's throats. And Laurence, you owe your father an apology.
He's your husband. But this time I swear I'll make him pay for that.
Please, Julia, don't take it so badly. We all know the things you've done in your life, so no need to be ridiculous.
But things have changed since I'm married. And you know it.
Yes, of course. You used to do it for money. Now you do it for fun. You know the old proverb. A book may change cover, but never content.
You may be right if you're an example.
What are you doing?
I'm mixing powdered milk. Here. It'll make you sleep better.
This milk has a strange taste.
We can't find fresh milk on this island.
Aren't you coming to bed?
I'm not tired.
Where are you going?
To the living room, to listen to some music. Are you happy that I came here?
Yes.
Take this off.
What took you so long?
Your father was still awake, so I gave him something to make him sleep. And Carla.
Don't worry about her.
Turn down the lights.
Why do we have to see each other in secret?
Is there another solution?
Yes. Eliminate the obstacle.
There are two obstacles, your husband and my wife.
Don't worry, Carla doesn't count. The problem is your father.
Yeah. We'll have to think about it.
Greta, don't go.
What's the matter?
I know Walter's waiting for you. Don't go.
Walter or someone else, it's all the same.
No, it's not. I'm asking you for one last time, Greta. Please don't go.
Laurence, you're being ridiculous.
I forbid you.
I don't take orders from anyone.
At last.
Lucky I'm here.
Greta. What happened? Something wrong?
My dear husband just had a fit of jealousy. You really can't imagine what a state he was in.
I understand him. It's the atmosphere on this island.
What do you mean?
Just that. There's a strange atmosphere here.
You mean all those things Patricia's saying? Look, it started moving just now. Someone was there. Maybe it was Laurence. The light. I'm scared, Walter. I'm scared.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's all right. Shh. Shh. Just stay quiet.
All right, now move, swim. Come on, race me. Hurry, come on, faster. You're swimming like a turtle. Faster. Come on. This way, that's it. Keep going. This is the best you've ever done, isn't it?
Where's Julia?
I've no idea.
Tell your brother to stop flirting with Greta and take better care of his wife.
Come on, just a little more. We're here. You made it. Here's your hand.
I'm fine. It's Carla. Think she's serious?
I'm dying! Oh, someone help me! Help! Help me! Help! Help! Help me! Someone help! I'm drowning!
Carla, always playing stupid games.
I'm drowning!
In my opinion, she's in difficulty, Walter.
Help me!
Michael, something's wrong with Carla.
No, you know her practical joke.
She seemed terrified to me. It's almost as if someone were pulling her under.
Well, don't just stand there. Look for her.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go round. You swim across.
Not down here.
I know. I can see the bottom. Move further along. About 30 yards. There's an underwater ledge. Laurence, you look down here.
Nothing.
Dive down. Have a look below you. You go around the other side. Hurry.
It's deep here.
There's no sign of her.
Maybe the current took her this way. Come on.
I can't find her.
God damn it. She's vanished.
Might as well call Michael in. We couldn't find her. You still think it's a joke?
No, but she's such a strong swimmer.
Let's go to the yacht and call the police on the ship's radio.
Good idea. The yacht? Where's the yacht?
Where could they have gone?
Well, maybe they took it out to go fishing.
Without my permission? Idiots. Take the motorboat and go look for them.
Yeah. Untie it.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Son of a bitch. The spark plugs are missing. I don't understand this at all.
Someone must have taken them.
Why would anyone do anything like that?
There's something strange about this. The yacht disappearing, the motorboat's engine tampered with.
And then there's that awful accident Carla had. Her disappearance.
Was it an accident?
Now we're all prisoners here. There's no possible way to get off this island.
What I saw is true. The blood is here. We have to leave now. We have to go.
Beach the boat.
Please, Julia, I'd like to be alone tonight.
I'll only stay a moment.
Can't get over Carla's death.
It's better for us. And there's nothing to be done.
She was my wife.
You've only just remembered? Thanks anyway.
I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. I'm upset.
You're not the only one.
Want something to drink?
Yes, thanks. A scotch. On the rocks.
Yeah. Where were you this morning when Carla disappeared?
Why do you ask?
There was a feeling that someone had pulled Carla into the water.
What's going on in your mind?
Laurence noticed that you weren't on the beach.
But that's absurd. A spiteful insinuation. And then, Carla was paranoiac. She's pretended to commit suicide several times. Perhaps today something went wrong.
Or even better. Yeah. Carla swam to the yacht, hid on board. Perhaps she was planning to spend the night there as well. To frighten us.
And so, Your wife is on the yacht, together with the sailors.
I was dreaming about Charlie's death. A terrible nightmare. It was so real. It seems as if he was here in the room. Oh, please. Thank you.
I knew we were making a mistake. We should never have brought her with us. I said that. She'll never forget about Charlie, and this island is the last place in the world she should be.
Who is this Charlie? What are you talking about?
Well, there's not much of a story. He was a sailor on the yacht. He disappeared on the island, and no one ever saw him again. He probably fell off a cliff into the sea.
When did it happen?
Almost 20 years ago.
And why is it that Aunt Elizabeth is still so upset about something that happened such a long time ago?
Well, she's another case of the family secret, you know. She has a long history of mental breakdown.
That's impossible.
Yes. I also saw all the faces of the murderers.
Stop it!
Who killed Charlie?
That's enough. It's best you try to sleep.
Michael, why is she talking about murderers?
Because she's a crazy old woman!
No! No, I am not! I am not crazy! I am as sane as anyone here in this...
The light. Now what's happened?
I don't know. The same thing happened last night.
I'm frightened. Doesn't someone have a lighter?
There's a butane lamp on the wall.
Don't move. Somebody's coming.
Oh, it's Laurence.
Idiot. Why didn't you say something instead of scaring us half to death?
In my dream, I also saw one of the murderers die.
Elizabeth's not feeling well. We should give her something to calm her down.
I have some tranquilizers in my room. I'll go and get one.
Julia, what's wrong? What happened?
He's dead. There's nothing we can do.
He had a bad heart.
Above all, he had a young wife.
Oh, how can you say a thing like that? Make him shut up, Michael. I can't take any more.
You shut up.
He always used to drink a glass of milk at bedtime with a sleeping pill.
That habit can be extremely dangerous.
Especially if the sleeping pills were strong.
Are you insinuating that I poisoned him?
Be careful, Laurence.
Why would I do a thing like that?
Because from this moment on, you're a rich woman.
Yes, but I'm not the only one who stands to gain here. There's you, there's Michael, and there's Patricia. And this means that Walter can also get his hands on a lot of money.
Know something? You're damn right. There are 4 of us here.
Yes, but who knows whether all 4 of us will see the night through.
You will never believe me. But I know that the dead return. A dead man's spirit is able to enter into the body, take charge of the living while a person's sleeping. And force him to do what he wants. It's also clear to me. I see it all. Our father was killed by one of us while in a trance, on the orders of the ghost who wanders around this island. There's no other explanation.
She could be right.
Nah, come on. Julia was in their room. She would have known it if someone came in to kill him, I suppose.
That's where you're wrong. Julia wasn't in their room. She was in my room. Oh, stop it!
Come and look. It's Aunt Elizabeth. What's she doing?
Who knows that it wasn't Elizabeth who did it? No one hated him more than she did.
We were in her room when he died.
I don't think it was a nightmare. I think Elizabeth did it to get our attention. As an alibi, because she'd already murdered your father.
She would have killed him after 20 years to avenge Charlie's death.
It's possible. In that case, we'll be the next in line. We were also here when Charlie died.
We'll follow her, and perhaps we'll find out what's happening on this damned island. Let's go. going over those rocks.
Let's not lose her.
She's down there.
Why are you following me? And all three of you? Michael, Walter, and Laurence. What do you want from me? Why can't you leave your crazy old aunt in peace?
We want to know what you're doing down here.
All right. There. There should have been a corpse right there.
And how did you know that?
I saw it in the dream.
And who was the person who should have been here? One of us.
It was all confused. A woman, I think.
As you can see, this time your dream didn't come true.
It was true. Look at her. In front of me. I can see her so clearly. Oh, there's so much blood and her eyes are wide open. Look, you can see her too. You see, it was true, my dream. But take her away now. Please take her away. And the eyes, please. Close the eyes.
My God. Poor Patricia.
He must have stumbled. What an accident.
Accident? You call this an accident? This is a murder. It's the work of a madman. Your father dies, and there are 4 heirs. Now that she is dead, there are 3 of you left. You, your brother, and Julia. There's logic in this madness. It's madness yet.
Look! Charlie's up there! It's you! Charlie, wait! He's wearing the same clothes all covered with blood. He was looking down at us. He was there, I swear. Charlie. He's come back to avenge his death. Here, this will help you to sleep. It was an awful experience, you know.
She'll be asleep soon. Greta, do you think it was an accident?
No, any more than Carla's death was an accident. I think they were both murdered.
She could have meant to do it. A suicide.
No, she was following behind the others. I think she was killed by Charlie. I think he pushed her over the edge. It's obvious. Charlie has returned to the island to take his revenge.
You do know the story behind Charlie.
They told me the story, so I couldn't divorce Laurence. They murdered Charlie because he and Aunt Elizabeth were in love, and Robert couldn't stand his sister being with a common sailor. Robert, Laurence, Michael, and even Walter surprised them on the beach one afternoon and killed him. One man can't speak against the other, and no one is permitted to leave the family, particularly never apart for any length of time. living, breathing, eating, even sleeping together. You have to realize that they're all crazy. They're so rich and powerful that they do whatever they want to do. They believe they're above the law, so that no matter what they do, they'll never have to account for it. They didn't want Charlie in the family just because he was born poor, so they murdered him, savagely and cruelly, in spite of Elizabeth's love for him.
And it was 20 years since poor Charlie was murdered.
It was 25.
Even assuming the ghost of Charlie is real, why should he begin with Patricia and Carla for his revenge?
Who knows the explanation? Unless he's making all the men responsible suffer as long as possible before he kills them, by destroying each one of us, one by one.
If they'd have gone out fishing, they would have been back by now.
Remember, our motorboat has been put out of action. I think someone sent the yacht away intentionally to trap us here.
What's that?
There's one thing for sure. Someone or something is on this island running around killing people. Sooner or later, it'll be one of us.
You're right. Yeah, but 3 deaths in the space of a few hours doesn't make one bit of sense.
I don't know. I think there's logic in these killings. Let's say Julia drowned Carla to get closer to Walter. And then she poisoned her husband. In cahoots with you.
You are a bastard!
No, let him continue. Go on.
Now, wait a minute. You calm down. This is only an assumption. Julia then pushed Patricia off the cliff so that you and she could split the inheritance. Now, you must kill me.
We didn't see who killed Patricia. Elizabeth said it was a ghost, but it could have been an accomplice of Elizabeth's.
If Elizabeth has an accomplice on this island, it couldn't be anyone else but Charlie.
Charlie's dead. No one knows that better than we do.
I know what Walter's thinking. Who's to say that our friend Charlie's really dead?
When we buried him, he was alive. Do you remember?
That's right.
There's only one way to find out, and that's to dig him up.
Just look at what our supermen are up to. He was just a poor sailor, but he's frightening all of them to death.
I just hope he doesn't want to include us in this affair.
Are you sure this is the right place?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, we should have found him by now. Beginning to think that Charlie isn't dead. That he and Elizabeth have decided to kill off everyone.
Where did she disappear to?
We dug down twice as far as we buried him.
We're wasting time. We better find Charlie, if he is alive, before he gets to us.
Julia something.
Incredible. It's the same figure that Elizabeth said pushed Patricia off the cliff. It must be Charlie.
The dead don't go around killing people.
Take it away.
Well, get it out.
Michael, bring a little cognac.
It could only have been Aunt Elizabeth who hid it there.
I think she's enjoying the spectacle of our being frightened to death.
I wonder how much Dad left her.
Michael!
Julia.
Oh,
I was hiding.
the thunder scared me so. Where's Walter?
We found him on the beach. He's dead.
No.
Julia. Julia, get her some water. Julia. It's all right. You're safe. Here. Drink this.
Where's Greta?
I don't know. Maybe she's gone to bed.
You shouldn't have left her alone. Greta. Greta. She's sound asleep.
Wake her up. It's better we all stay together tonight.
Greta. Wake up. Greta.
What do we do? You want to leave her here?
No. Let's take her outside and bury her.
Oh, he's here. You wait.
Who?
You know. Charlie. Yes, Charlie. Charlie. He was outside, just standing there. Immobile. I know it was him. You don't think so, huh? Why not look for yourselves? Now are you convinced? He's come back from the grave to take his revenge. And you two men are going to pay with your lives for what you've done to him. No, Michael, you don't think you can kill a dead man with a rifle. No. No! No, you can't kill my Charlie. For the second time. Oh!
Michael! What happened? I saw the ghost. He was standing behind the curtain. There. I shot at it.
You haven't much time left. You'll never be able to escape from him.
Stop it! Stop it! It's just a macabre game. A game that's got to finish.
Stop! You look after Julia. I'm going after it.
Julia! No. Christ.
What do you want? What are you doing this for? Why? Please.
That thing outside is your daughter, isn't it, Auntie? The hour of reckoning comes to everyone. And now it's your turn. Understand? Immediately after Charlie's death, you took a trip around the world. You took this trip because you didn't want anyone to know you were pregnant as a result of your love affair with Charlie. You were in Paris when the child was born. You brought up a little cub in secret until it became a tiger.
Yes, she's my daughter. And you'll get to see her. She'll arrive in a minute.
Then you can watch me kill her.
No! Oh, not my daughter. Be fair. You would destroy me. No, she's all that's left to me now.
This time it won't be loaded with blanks. Like Michael's, when he fired at your ghost daughter. He didn't even make a hole in the curtain.
Laurence! Stay there! The gun's loaded, they're not blanks anymore. He might kill you.
How'd you find out it was me?
It couldn't have been anybody else but you. Yours is the only body that's never been found.
It's true. That day when I pretended that I was drowning, I didn't swim away from you.
I merely swam underwater toward the rocks where I hid from you. Below the house, I watched your growing panic, and I felt for the first time in my life a thrill, a joy that my vendetta had begun at last.
What do you intend to do now?
How is it you've kept this secret all these years?
It's a very long story.
I'm listening. You've got the whole night to talk. Okay, where are the spark plugs?
From the first, you knew. You knew that it was Carla avenging us and that any moment you could be next, but you did nothing to stop her. In spite of the risk. Why is that?
Seeing my relatives killed off was a satisfaction worth any risk. Where are those plugs hidden?
If you imagine we're going to take orders from you, you're mistaken.
The spark plugs.
They're hidden in a hole in the rocks near here. Do you want me to go?